Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth signs, good evening. How are you? I hope you're well. Right, tonight I'm going to read to you from the Spellcasting Oracle deck and the Whispers of Healing Oracle as well, okay? Not going to be a massive read tonight. I am struggling in Mercury retrograde shadow. I'm not, or pre-shadow, I'm not going to lie. I'm really trying to wade through the energy here, and I'm struggling somewhat, but I do feel that I need to read to you guys, okay? We've got retrograde coming in on the 14th, galloping in on its horse, or whatever it is galloping on. It's definitely galloping. And we've got the full moon on the 19th. So we've got quite a lot of stuff going on, not to mention various planets in retrograde. I need to look up to see exactly what ones. I'm being a bit of a sloppy witch this week. So, Earth signs, what has been occurring for you this week? Let's see if we've got a message for you. I'm just going to go for a bit of housekeeping. This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Any decisions or actions that you take as a result of listening to this reading are on you, not me or the channel. Not our responsibility, yours, okay? This may not resonate with you. Please do be mindful that our charts are all made up of earth, air, fire and water. I've got over 270 readings on this planet. On this channel. See, I told you. 270 readings on this channel. And one of them there has got to resonate for you. Okay? If it's all timeless, if the message is for you, it is for you. Don't try and make it fit, though. If there are bits that you think, oh my God, how do they know? It's for you. All right. So, I'm going to read to you from the oracle cards that I've just said. Spellcasters and the Whispers of Healing. Someone help me. I hate retrograde. I really do. I'm an intuitive witch, okay? Yeah, but I shuffle cards, jump out, and I read them. I don't know what's coming, where it's going to end, or why or how. I just shuffle, read, and if the message is yours, it is yours. Okay. So, Earth signs, what have you been up to this week? Looks like, to me, you are trying to find a work-life balance that suits you to your best advantage. You are wanting to spend more time at home, wanting to grow your career, but you also seem to lighten the load a bit. I get the feeling you've been burning the candle at both ends a bit. So you've been spreading yourself quite thinly, okay? But you're trying to work out, what are my priorities? I want to give everybody at home, my family, everything that they deserve and everything that they want, but I want to be with them as well. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, just I've been told. So, in this climate, it can be quite uncertain for you. I don't know where you are in the world, but everywhere it's a little uncertain, isn't it? And sometimes we think, if I don't work now, I might not be allowed to work for a bit. So, do ever think about that. Only you know the balance. But I'd say this one thing. No one ever sat on their deathbed and said, I wish I'd worked that overtime shift on that Wednesday in 1982. They never do. They always say, I wish I spent more time with loved ones. Have a think about that. Prioritise, yeah? Clarify your priorities, Earth signs. Let's have a look. Okay. Home. Here it is. Family. There's a lot of stuff going on. You are learning new things. You are being shown new things. And this is where you want to try and find the balance between home and career. Okay. You're learning new things, okay, which is boosting your career and therefore giving you the possibility to enhance and improve and upgrade your home life, okay. But with enhancements, upgrading, and everything else comes more work, doesn't it? But you are desperate to lighten the load, because if you keep going like this, you can burn yourself out. So you need to be careful, Earth signs, and try and get that balance correct. You have a great love for your career and for your home. And this is where the stuck between a rock and a hard place comes in there, because you love your family and those around you, close to you, desperately. But you love your career as well. But you want to give your family everything you can by excelling at your career. If you're in work too much, you're not going to spend time with your family. So it's getting that balance correct, isn't it? I get the feeling here there's something very deeply spiritual going on with you as well, signs. I get the feeling here you are getting, like I get in these readings, random sentences, and you think, what the bloody hell does that actually mean? If in doubt, right, we've got a third eye here. Do connect with it. because you need to trust yourself. When you're being given messages, they often seem, I think ridiculous is a bit of a disrespectful word to say about it, but they often seem far-fetched. Thank you. It's just the word I've been given. They only seem far-fetched because of what you've been conditioned to believe in this world. But this is just our mission now. We weren't always here and we won't always be here. Understand that recurring messages you're getting, they've actually got credence to them. If you're wanting a solution to the work-life balance of your career and your home and your prosperity, okay, seek for the answers within. Because Spirit will give you the solution. Spirit wants you to have everything. There is enough to go round, yeah? It's all yours for the taking. You just got to work out the best way that you can have it all. Because you can, okay? Again, speak to Spirit, yeah? Connect with Spirit, yeah? Meditate. Even if you just feel like you're talking to yourself in the car, there's a certain stretch of road that I drive on every day. It takes us over from the border, from west into north of the county, right? And I don't know what my connection past has got to do with that road. But I have all my creative downloads given to me on that road. I've produced some incredible pieces of artwork on visions I've been given as I've driven down that road that don't even resonate or correlate with what my visual eye can see. I've just given them it. It's insane. Answers to questions I've been wanting about various situations going on in my life. Sometimes I either ask them out loud in the car or I'm just thinking about them and I'm given the answer. And I can tell you 8 or 9 times out of 10, they're bang on the money. Random things I'm given on that stretch of road sometimes. I'm thinking, what the bloody hell? But I've kept it and run with it. And I can tell you this, there's something really spiritually in tune with a certain area that I drive through. Now there may be, that's probably where the frequencies, maybe distance delay lines, whatever it is, but the frequencies in the energy connects with mine to be at its most compatible. Okay, that's sometimes my best medium. Driving, this sounds mad, but I'm going to say it anyway. Driving along that stretch of road sometimes gives me a lot more answers than when I was supposed to meditate in bed. More often than not, I go to bed, I stick my headphones on, 7 minutes into a 40-minute meditation, I'm off out there, get woken up by ads on YouTube. Okay, but it all goes in subconsciously, I'm sure. But so do connect with your spirit guides to understand and enhance your psychic abilities. But sometimes the traditional way that you're being told to do it isn't always the way that's going to fit you best. One size does not fit all. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you feel that there's certain things you do every day, it's like a house I used to live in years ago. Whenever I used to step into a certain room, certain things would come flooding at me, which I found incredibly uncomfortable and very difficult to deal with. And so it could get to a point where I'd avoid going into that room. It was something that Spirit connected with me because it was forcing me to see it. It was forcing me to address that issue, which ultimately did become very, very life-changing. It's more than a decade ago now. It was a long time ago. But so certain areas, certain things, certain practices that you may do may actually bring you clarity in the answers that you seek. You don't necessarily have to sit there cross-legged with your hands out or in bed with your headphones on. Sometimes it's odd little things that you can do, odd little rituals that you do every day that you don't even realise are rituals, are your connection, your telephone line to the spirit world. Okay, so if you feel that there's a certain place you go or a certain thing you do or a certain procedure that you follow that brings you your answers, take it, run with it. That's your correlation, that's your communication. Okay, that's what works for you. Okay, one size doesn't fit all. So if you find there's something that you do, use it, understand it, embrace it, because it will bring about your transformation. Okay, you're closing out a cycle. Your life is about to transform in ways that you couldn't even begin to understand, Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. You do really need to understand your balance of life and career. Once you get the balance right, it's not going to take it away from anything. It's take a commitment to yourself, but it's also a commitment to financial health here. You're about to come into incredible abundance. This is going to go with your career. You're going to make a decision, okay, and you'll be justified, and it will put you at peace. You don't have to knock your nuts off to make a stack. I'm going to say it as it is, okay? You don't have to knock your nuts off. If you can find a job that you love doing, you will never work a day in your life, which is fantastic, okay? You will find your life purpose, okay? And it will bring you transformation, justice, okay? And everything that you want, okay? Financial health is what you're after. Financial health isn't the key to every part of happiness, though. I just want to clarify that. Yes, financial health is good. It doesn't make the world go round, but it does all the wheels, okay? So we all pray for abundance, prosperity, health, happiness, wealth, all that malarkey. We do. And we're all entitled to it, and we're all going to get it at some point if we believe enough that we deserve it. As you know, the universe only bestows gifts that are going to be gratefully, completely received. So, I'm just checking time because I've got kids down with tech for tomorrow, okay? Understand and believe, but get the balance right, Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo, and it's yours for the taking, trust me on this. What have the Whispers of Healing got to say here? This is funny because I've done a couple of readings this evening, and some of the energies has been like wading through tree corn. I've really struggled to get through that reading, and at points, I had to be brutally honest with you, I thought, should I just cut this completely? But I've gone on with the message. But tonight, this message for you is coming through. It's very urgent. It's very potent. Okay, and I'm really quite heartened by it. Let's have a look. Again, oh my goodness. Your transformation has come up as a double confirmation. So, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Transformation is upon you. One size does not fit all. You need to understand. You need to find your way of doing things. Your way of finding your work-life balance that will serve you to your highest, most prosperous purpose for those around you. Everything you want is yours for the taking. All right. Have you got any more, please, guardians, angels, spirits, guides for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo? I'm sorry, I don't understand. What was that? Undone the tenant. That doesn't make any sense at all. The tenement. The tent. Something's undone. Temperament, tenant, tent, something like that. It's not making any sense. If that means anything to you, know what I mean. Right. So seek seclusion. When to seek seclusion, lighten your load. Sit back, assess the situation, have a think about it. Don't sit on snooze control for too long though, because if you snooze you lose, okay? But do take that 5 out, get that balance. Don't burn the candle at both ends, okay? Again, transform, double confirmation. Where is it? Transform, transformation. It's all coming to you, okay? Breathe. Think about it and trust. Flow. Let the situation flow. Let it go, let it flow, let it nurture, let it grow. Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo, this is a really exciting reading for you, okay? You've got lots of things going on at work in your career. I can see you're after financial health, or there are business decisions that you are wanting to make. You really, sometimes people think, if I working hard is great. Yes, investing is great, working hard is fantastic. But sometimes you don't need to work quite as hard. Alternative. What did I say about the alternative? You don't need to knock your nuts out to get what you need sometimes. You just need to be smart. Work smart rather than harder sometimes, okay? One size does not fit all. There's approaches in this everyday life. There's more than one way to skin a cat, basically. Everyone else's approach, if it's the same, doesn't necessarily fit you, okay? Think about what works for you and do that. And then watch how quickly your results prosper and how it comes in for you. You will be absolutely staggered, I promise you. Okay. I keep getting the words Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in my head. I've just done a reading for them, but they keep pushing in. I'm trying not to say it. Is there an air sign? Actually, I've not just done them. They were the first up. That was a while ago. So if there's an air sign in your life, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you have that in your chart, there could be something in this message for you also. Okay. Basically, you're on the precipice, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, of something extremely exciting. Okay, so think about it. Get the balance right. Understand that maybe the traditional way that it's always been done just isn't your way. It doesn't mean it's going to be a failure. It just means that isn't going to work for you. So do find what works for you. Much the same as I get more answers driving along that stretch of road than I do laying in darkness meditating, quite often than not. Strength. Once you find out what works for you, there's your strength. There's your go button. Okay? Capricorn, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, this is a reading I've got for you. It's majorly exciting. Find your flow, be comfortable with it, and very best of luck. Catch up with you next week. Cheers. Thank you.